I think what for me was mind-blowing is the different elements to a mediation. Although they need to be followed chronologically, but the amount of detail that you have to look into this thing and manipulate things is for me, was the biggest thing. I mean, in every session, there was an element that I took home, and I thought after every session, okay, this is it, there can't be more. But I was surprised because there's another one and another one and another one. And I still believe there's even more that one has to take into consideration. So that was for me the biggest experience that I had during this course.
Well, for me, the biggest thing that kind of blew my mind and that I didn't expect was how important emotions are and how much room you have to give people to let that out. And I also believe that for me, that will be the biggest challenge, to let people, let it out, but also keep control at the same time. I think that is a massive challenge and something I didn't really expect, especially with my background in law, where, you in a court, you wouldn't really give people space to tell you how they feel. And yeah, I think this is really mind-boggling to me and my biggest takeaway.
I was amazed really by our lecturer, or by our teachers. They were from various fields of work. They were working, and it was so interesting with each of them to spend the time and to get their insights and to learn. It was amazing. I was really, each of them was great.
Yeah, my fellow alumni, so to say, just talked about this course. It was really enriching. We had so many. For me, it was the variety of speakers and their insights to mediation. It was so interesting to see that variety of thought, of approach, and also the variety of cases. I mean, simulations from family to like peace negotiations, to the last session, so that gives you kind of the huge spectrum of the field of mediation.
Again, as everyone else said, mediation is something that's like an ocean. It's really huge, and it is very important to have a right foundation to be able to then put the knowledge on and build something that can be later practical for being a successful mediator.
For me, personally, I waited for more than 4 years to take a training, a professional training like that. So I was passionate by this method because previously I was a lawyer, but I didn't want to be a lawyer, litigator. It was impossible for me. So at the time I had problems, personal problems for many years. And what was missing around me, it was a wise person who will talk on my behalf or advise us how to create or to find solution or to negotiate.
I like the way that you handled everything. It's really professional, and it was so easy to even solve whatever the issues we get in the middle of the training. Like even Danny and Yana helped, really did a great job. I found you on LinkedIn, and I've never heard about in IMC before, rather than that. So and it was great, and I think even the professionals we met, and yeah, that was really great. And I would really like to keep in touch with all of you, and thank you.
I think for me, I already knew that there are different perspectives with regard to mediation. We bring a lot of different things on table, and what I see through my lens might not be something what someone else see, right? So I think when I was doing this training, this is just a constant reminder that some people might not be able to see the same thing, maybe my own way, right? So for that, I think every class brought that element up front, and I was really grateful that we had this platform, and we had so many people from so many different backgrounds. So yeah, I'm just grateful.
I mean, I was so happy when I found this course, I think also on LinkedIn, because I wanted to do the course for years and it's not so easy to find something like this online. So it was really great. And then obviously it was a bit sad that we weren't all kind of like in a room. But then also I really loved the international nature of the group. It was really great to have so many people from so many different parts of the world. I think I mostly enjoyed the practical sessions, and I think I definitely learned most there when we really like tried out being mediators. And I think it definitely took some courage to like put ourselves out there and like be mediators in the scenarios that we had.
Yes, being a lawyer, I thought that I already knew about mediation, but I thought I know about the structure. I've been there as a lawyer, participated as a counsel. But yes, when I came here and learned, in every class, there was something which was explored, which I never thought about as a mediator's perspective. So many emotions, how to counter that, how to manipulate the situation when you think it's going out of hand, how to get through the big breakthroughs and everything. So yeah, it was an amazing experience. And with every class, there was something I explored every time, something new. So it was too much fun.
In terms of the part of the course which I found the most interesting, I thought the portions which covered sort of psychological aspects and inputs into mediation, I thought those were particularly interesting and useful.
I am very, very and truly grateful for this amazing opportunity. I gained experience and knowledge that are indeed life-changing. And I can say that with this course, I could build my mediation toolkit, and it's amazing. I really hope that I can exercise mediation after my graduation law school.
I just want to say thank you to IM Campus for organizing this program and all the supporting staff for the support so far. This is actually a great class. It's completely different from an Asian class because usually in an Asian class, students are very quiet and very few students would participate. Whereas I think in this class, like everyone is like clamoring to give feedback and participate actively. I came to this class with almost zero knowledge about mediation, but what I learned is what appears to be a simple term on paper. Mediation is not as easy as it seems. There are like a lot of intricacies, like skills, competencies, and steps involved. So I'm glad that I took this program. It has definitely enriched my knowledge about mediation.
So for me, mediation is something new can happen, so this is my little sentence for this. And also Ken Cloak was very inspiring for me. So also that mediation and meditation is, or let's say they are twins. So this is very nice to know and to practice.
I've always been on the other side. So being on this side, seeing the perspective of the mediator is really interesting. It's like a lot of a balance, being soft, but also firm in what you talk about. So I don't know, it's really nice. And I don't know, I'm definitely going further on this. I got like hooked on it.
To be honest, this class was more than my expectation at the beginning. I have learned a lot, even if you are from law background. I mean, mostly like for Asian country, this field of law is not so focused. They just slightly or easily they escape this part of law, and we have very less information about it. By participating in this class, I just knew how important it is, and every day I have learned very new things from the expert, from team, and especially from the practical sessions. It was really useful for us.
Yeah, I just wanted to add a small thing in regards to what Rihanna said. So as she said, like mediation is not something that's been really practiced, and it's so great that like in my country as well, it's not something that has been going on. Like maybe recently there has been some activities, but not much. And it's really great that I gained this knowledge, then I will be able to pass it on maybe, and to hopefully form a community around this, and to spread the knowledge, and to make mediation more known.
I do hope that through the community, maybe we can do some practice mediations together, because I feel like, I didn't jump in as much as maybe I wanted to due to some personal things. And just, there's only so much time in a session. So, it'd be really great maybe if other people want to, over the next few months, maybe do a once a month meetup or something to practice maybe.
Yeah, I would like to thank about the variety of the trainers and the trainees. Yeah, and actually a lot was already said, so I want to add that I enjoyed actually the Padlet and the self-thought stuff, and my takeaways are a lot of books actually, and I have the feeling I need time now to digest all what I have learned and heard and felt. And since then I have also the feeling that I'm constantly living in conflicts and in disputes, so I'm even more aware now and trying to use my tools.
I only have participated in few mediation competitions. That's how I came into mediation, and that's how I became more passionate, and I wanted to gain more and more knowledge, and especially a professional qualification in mediation. So
I learned a lot. It was what I was looking for, to have a course that could give me a certificate and knowledge to work with that.
I'm very happy I registered and participated. I got a lot from it, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity of having to know all of you, and the teachers were just amazing. It was a great quality program. Thank you very much for everything. I really enjoyed it.
So yeah, it has been a great experience, and I started mediation at competitions, and I've always loved the role of a mediator. So to have met very different people from different cultures really exposes you to how culture is a part of mediation, and lots of other things, all the activities, the different trainers. So it has been really great.
It was an amazing training session. It was beautiful to see and to learn about mediation from different perspectives, not only from legal, as I'm doing in my PhD. So I'm sure that this training program will help me to build a profile as a mediator, international mediator.
Just a comment about this post. They are really amazing. Thank you very much for sharing it. Really, it helps a lot, and it helps also to share some knowledge about mediation with people who doesn't know it. It's amazing. Thank you very much.
So the group, I must say, it was really a pleasure to work with you all and spend the time, and so cooperative, so great atmosphere. It was just great.
I think the lectures and the lecturers and like all the practical sessions were very great in that manner. It was a very enriching experience for me, and that I'm really happy to have met all these wonderful people during these 20 sessions, and I hope to be able to keep in touch with them furthermore.